The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
Joined now by Darius Williams after Carson-Newman wins it 20-13 over the West Florida Argonauts. And Darius, this is a West Florida team where really you had no idea who their quarterback was going to be. I don't know if they know who their quarterback was going to be. Yeah. How were you able to handle the adjustment between quarterbacks and make adjustments throughout the game?
I don't necessarily think it was their quarterback. I think whichever quarterback they had out there, they could have any quarterback out there. We just have to execute our responsibilities and get the job done.
When you look at this West Florida team, they're huge into crossing routes. They burnt you a couple times, but you guys were able to make some adjustments throughout the game. How did the communication change throughout the game in the defensive backfield?
We picked up on their benders a little bit, and then once we picked up on them, they were running in them a lot. So then we adjusted for that, and then came out pretty good in the end.
Defensive line was able to get some pressure at times against both quarterbacks that they ran out there. How important was that for this team this year to get some pressure up front?
Man, as a DB, man, I love them pass rushers, man. All them boys up front, I love them, man. They just make our job easier.
When you look at how the offense was able to perform, they were able to hold the football for long periods of time, give you guys some breaks. How important was that for you guys?
Man, the offense did a great job, man. They just kept us on the sideline. They were milking the clock and just having a good time on offense, getting yards, and we just loved it on defense.
One guy that really stood out for you guys, Rondro Peebles, from a linebacker position. Tamoris Coates was huge for your team last season. How important was it to see Rondro Peebles, Antonio Henderson, Alonzo Houston really step up tonight?
Oh yeah, them two, I like to call them my little brothers, man. They really did step up today because they had some big shoes to fill, and they definitely did a great job today.
When you look at the overall defensive performance, what kind of adjustments, if any, do you really need to make over the next 16 days?
Oh yeah, we definitely have to make some adjustments. We're not satisfied with this, what we put out here. It was a good win, but we have to go back to the drawing board and make some adjustments and get better for next week.
Darius, appreciates the time. Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
He's Darius Williams.